is it going to be that's going to kickstart the avalanche of teddy bears onto the ice? Face-off win for the Everblades to open this one. It's McCarron back to Patrick McCarron. Up ahead for Logan Rowe. He will fire it into the right wing corner. Martin Ouellette up the far side wall, plays it along for Dylan Fitz, collected by Trevor Olson. The rookie taps it past Matt Finn into the right wing corner, swept behind the net to Chris LeBlanc. The second-year forward for the Bears makes his way through the circle, a shot and a kick save at the left post by Phillips. Gathered by Finn, swings the puck behind the net to Derek Shepard. The rookie defenseman flips it up the far side, turnover, Fitz to LeBlanc, moves in, shot, saved by Phillips, snatches it out of the air and then allows it to play along. It's Finn from behind the net who tries to skate it out. At the goal line, tapped along by McCarron, up ahead for Shepard, long stretch pass to Wienecke, and this one touched into the Orlando zone. 19:06 left in the first period. Solar Bears with some quality looks in the early stages of this contest, but it remains a 0-0 score. Puck flipped back into the Orlando end. Ouellette leaves it at the side of the cage. It's retrieved by Cody Donaghy. Long pass, this defense for the Bears for much of the season. Face-off win for the Everblades. Flipped back to Olivier Malka as he holds it in. Unable to do so, rather, he retrieves it in the neutral zone. Dumped into the Orlando end and picked up by Rob Mann behind the net. To the far corner, Mann sends a pass up ahead for Mike Robinson, wearing Taylor Thompson's number 7 with the specialty jerseys. Other number changes tonight, Ryan Law from his usual number 9 wearing number 2, and Miles McGurty, normally number 10, wearing number 22. Far side wall, Mann has the puck pinned up along with Kyle Platzer. Mann banks this one over the blue line, and it's Malka who backpedals towards his own blue line for the Everblades. Up through center now, driven in by Ouellette, defensive zone draw. It's won by LeBlanc, back to Sassanov. Face off at the blocker side of Ouellette, defensive zone draw. It's won by LeBlanc, back to Sassanov. Has some trouble at the side of the net, and he's able to work it up ahead for Mann. Tapped over the line by LeBlanc. That allows the Bears to change on the fly. For Santas coming off the ice. Trevor Olson, however, remains on. Through center, it's Masella, left side for Walsh. Over the blue line to the right side, McCarron, a rising shot, hit Ouellette in that new goal mask. And now Cody Donaghy will chase it down. Far circle, Donaghy up to McCauley. Slides it along for Ryan Law. Law over the blue line, tries to get settled by Shepard. Swept up the far side to Tommy Thompson. Coughed up to Fitz. Now Olsen moves in through the high slot. Two man at the circle. A shot tipped in front by LeBlanc, but Phillips makes the stop. LeBlanc chased out of the dot by Olsen. Face-off win for Wienecke. Back to the corner for Malka. Sent around to the far side. Walsh jammed up by Fitz. Now into the play is Olsen with a hit. Puck sent by Fitz into the corner, picked up by LeBlanc, heads behind the Florida net, in front for Fitz, just low, inches away from lighting the lamp, and it remains a 0-0 score, 13:45 left to play in the first period. Still a 0-0 score between Orlando and Florida. Brought up the ice by Ben Masella, left side for Olivier Malka. Malka at the circle, shot broken up, Wienecke across, shot, score. John McCarron gets Florida on the board first, 13:30 in the night. And they'll look to continue that strong run. Face-off win for the Bears, and Manfredo works it free to Olsen, who lifts it away. Picked up by Shepard behind the net of Phillips. Up the left side, Cox back towards center. Shepard fires it in, and it looks like it ended the season with the Jacksonville Icemen when he was a prospect within the Winnipeg Jets organization. Face-off won by Wienecke. Back to Shepard. Shepard left side finds Cox. Drops it back. Shepard through center to the right side looking for Wienecke. Touched along behind the Orlando net. Hammered away by Rob Mann out towards neutral ice. Recovered at the red line by Shepard. Across to McCarron, then flipped back towards Shepard. Distributes that through neutral ice, but it's hacked away by Mike Manfredo. 1:14 left on the penalty. Neutral ice tries to get on his horse, but it's knocked away by Rowe as he crossed over the attacking blue line. 8:53 left in the frame. Orlando trails 1-0. McCauley back in the Orlando zone across to Etienne Boutet at the far circle. The defenseman works it ahead for Robinson between the benches, tapped along. Masella chases the puck down in the corner. He is hit by McCauley, who finishes his check. Malka lofts it out ahead for Nastasiuk. Nastasiuk into the left wing corner of the Orlando zone. 8.5 to play in the first. Orlando trails 1-0. Nastasiuk feeds it down along the wall. McGurty works it free. Nice move by Holtz to deke away from Winecki. Retreats back to the slot, saucers it up into neutral ice, retrieved by Cox. His shot off the rush, blocked by Mann. Loose puck in the crease, in the skates of Holtz. Poke check by Willette, and McGurty will skate it down to the far corner. Off the glass, tries to get it over the blind, but it's gloved down by Masella, and the Everblades defender keeps it in the Orlando zone. Less than 8 to play here in the first period. Solar Bears still down by a 1-0 score. Manfredo, that fan breakout pass, feeds it up the far side instead to Holtz. Passes to the right for Mann. Up ahead for Fogut. Touched along at the blue line into the attacking zone. In the corner, retrieved by Finn as the puck got away from Fogut. Outlet pass for the Everblades. Cox sets up Thompson, moves in. 5:41 left to play here in the first period. Face off at center ice, won by the Solar Bears. They trail the Everblades 1-0. As Manfredo shifts it across to Rob Mann. Up the near side for Miles McGurty, playing it forward here on this shift. Offsides the call, though, against the Bears. 5:28 left to play in the opening stanza. Orlando trails 1-0. Shots on goal 8-3 in favor of the Blades. Neutral zone face-off, won by the Bears, driven in by Mann. Phillips releases behind the net, picked up by McCarron. Angled up the near side for Winecki. Out ahead for McCarron in a foot race with Holtz. The Solar Bears forward reaches it first and attempts to settle it down in the corner. Long pass, turnover, high slot, shot, squeaks through, and they score. It looks like McCarron again, this time redirect. Puck dumped in pursuit of Shepard is Holtz, as he has to race back up ice to stay with the Everblades defender. Shepard slides it behind the net. Willette from the trapezoid up the far side, kept in at the point. Winecki across to Nastasiuk, picked up by Holtz. Now Fogut launches it ahead. Holtz tries to chase it down at the side of the cage. Protects the puck, one hand on his stick. Backhand to the line for Mann. He'll step into a shot. Fanned on it as Nastasiuk partially broke up the drive from the defender. And the Everblades will move it out. 40 seconds left on the penalty kill. Finding Nastasiuk, slides it to the right side. Cox with a nice setup there as Winecki back to the line for Shepard. Right circle, Winecki through the legs of Olsen, gets it over to the near side boards. Cox broken up. Olsen hit high there by Shepard as LeBlanc was streaking out looking for a breakaway pass. LeBlanc.
Nursing homes to warehousing, let NeoGuard handle all.
You're listening to Orlando Solar Bears hockey. Let's get back to the action with Jesse Liebman.
Well, we return to the action here. A little over half a minute remaining in the first period. Everblades in the neutral zone. Picked up by John McCarron at the blue line. Left side for Logan Rowe. Mann tries to deliver a check on the Everblades defender as he works it into the attacking zone for the visitors. 22 seconds left here in the period. It's gathered by Holtz. Holtz sees Fogut streaking up ice through the neutral zone. Unable to settle the puck on his stick. He has to instead dump it off instead. Held behind the net by Logan Rowe. 9 seconds to go here in the first period. Orlando trails 2-0. LeBlanc in on the forecheck. Tries to force McCarron to cough the puck up. Instead, he'll work it over to Rowe, and it's lobbed out towards center. White and black. Everblades in the road whites trimmed in green and navy blue. The faceoff won by Chris LeBlanc to start the second period, and we are a go. Puck played ahead by Mann up between the benches. Driven in at the red line. Blocked by Blake Winecki. And it's settled by Matt Finn. Turned over though to LeBlanc, drops it back to Fitz, swatted away out of the zone by Derek Shepard. And the Everblades regroup in their own zone with possession. Held behind the net by Shepard. He'll break it out up the near side. Flipped across, McCarron, rink wide, finds Finn. Down the wall, off the back skate of Mann. This one rolls up the middle of the ice all the way towards the Everblades end. Jamie Phillips leaves it for Patrick McCarron. McCarron behind the net, up the right side to John McCarron. McCarron over the red line, across, broken up. Mike Manfredo with a hit on McCarron in the corner. Miles McGurty Far side, flips it across to Manfredo. He'll join the rush. Ouellette's blocker side. Draw one by Cox. Back to the line. Left point. Chipped down the wall by Finn. And recovered by Manfredo. Up the near side. Fitz. Along for LeBlanc. Poked free. LeBlanc into the left wing corner. Scoops it up. Darts behind the net. Hangs onto the puck. Finally coughed up. It's Finn who works it free. Up ahead for Platzer along the wall between the benches to Auger. Auger moves in, left side a shot. Kick saved by Ouellette as Cox was driving the lane. It's carried out by Fitz to the left side, finds Manfredo in open ice. At the red line, dumps it off. LeBlanc in on the forecheck along with Fitz. Fitz sets the pick on Shepard behind the net. Everblades try to carry it out. Picked off by Olsen through the circle. Everblades back at full strength as well. Draw one by McCarron, back to Shepard. Near side, collected by Fitz. Broken up by Nastasiuk, and he'll reach center ice and lob it ahead. Ouellette behind the cage, up the near side. Fitz scoops it up. Fitz begins to skate it out for the Bears. Dumps it into the left wing corner. In pursuit of Finn. Poke check here as Finn and Fitz collide along the end boards. Now Fitz attempts to grab a hold of John McCarron. Swept up the near side. Manfredo directs this down. Rolling puck underneath the skates of Jeremy Tufts, the referee. Sharp angle shot from the goal line. Fitz tries to put it on net. Olsen with a wraparound try. Broken up. And it's hustled out by the Everblades. Wienecke. Spin pass into the slot for Shepard. Forced to the near side circle. Backhands it through the crease over the shoulder of Ouellette. Back to the top of the left circle. A blast blocked. And here comes Mann and Law in tandem over the line. Poked away, though, by the reach of Patrick McCarron. 13:49 left to play here in period two. Solar Bears trail 2-1. It's Manfredo. Holds in the trapezoid. Feeds to the right side for Mann. Mann swings back, far side, up the wall, looks for Robinson, pokes it past Logan Rowe, makes his way between the benches. Robinson towards Law, towards the dangle, broken up at the circle by John McCarron, and flipped ahead for Wienecke over the red line. Wienecke over the blue line for the Everblades into the attacking zone, broken up by Mike Manfredo as Wienecke had tried to set up John McCarron. Manfredo can't clear it out. Poke check, though, by the defenseman. He finds Fitz in front of the Florida bench. Rink-wide pass over to Trevor Olsen, dumps it into the corner. Puck behind the net, collected by Jamie Phillips. Now John McCarron flips it out ahead. Wienecke ahead for Zach Nastasiuk as it rolls towards the left wing corner in the Orlando zone. Tied up by Rob Mann, the defenseman, coughed up, however. Back to the line. Malka, a blast, kick save, and a beauty by Ouellette. Puck comes to a standstill in the far corner as Nastasiuk gathers it off the feet from Wienecke. Back to the line. Malka, a one-timer, hard clapper there, blocked by Olsen, and the fans certainly recognize the effort from the rookie forward, who has been used in a number of deep neutral zone. Fogut across from Thompson. Holtz with his stick lifted by Walsh, and the official has to step in to break up the pair. The goal, Fogut, his fourth of the season on the power play from Fogut and Sossunov. So Fogut with two helpers on the night. Holtz with 2 goals. Seems to be a little bit of chemistry there on the man advantage team. Big hit in the corner between Walsh and Manfredo. It's carried out, though, by Fogut. Fogut makes his way in front of the Orlando bench, tied up as Finn attempts to clear it. Puck back behind the net. Finn pressured by Holtz, but it's galloped out by Thompson. To the right side for Walsh. Walsh centers it. Backdoor from Thompson over to Wienecke. Wienecke feeds it in beneath the goal line. Turnover from Manfredo to Walsh. Mann regains possession. Holtz lobs it out towards the Orlando bench. Chasing it down is McGurty. Knocked away by the stick in the dot across from John McCarron. Fogut kicks it back. Grabbed by LeBlanc through center. Feeds it back to Holtz. Wienecke out of the box. And so Orlando fails to convert for the first time on the power play tonight. They are 2 of 3. It remains a 2-2 score late here in period 2. 2 minutes to go in the frame. Wienecke down the left side to Nastasiuk. Backhands it through the slot. Poke check by Holtz along the near side. Puck rolls to Wienecke. High slot turns, fires his shot wide. Holtz, bottom of the circle. Pressured by McCarron. Slides it up the right wing wall. Now Fogut out ahead for LeBlanc. He'll march out. Gets it through the legs of Shepard. Knocked away, however, by Matt Finn as LeBlanc heads to the bench for a change. Quick change on the fly as Manfredo doubles back. Now a high slot shot. Kick saved by Willett to deny Winicki. McCarron, wraparound try at the post. Pad saved by the goaltender. Law off the glass, out to neutral. And this one likely going back for icing. No, it's waved off as McCarron grabs it ahead of the hash marks. The defenseman for the Everblades up the far side. Law launches himself towards Side TV and their specialty Santa jerseys against the Florida Everblades, tied 2-2 through 40 minutes of action as the third period is underway. Back into the Orlando zone. Rob Mann directs it behind the net of Willett over to the far side. Mike Manfredo up ahead for Dylan Fitz. Moves it over the line. Recovered by Blake Winicki. It looks like he got a little bit of a slash there, but Olsen moves it in. Offsides, though. Easy call there for the linesman to make. As Trapezoid Phillips to handle it. Almost turned it over to LeBlanc. Oh boy, he would have had a chance to shoot on a wide open net if the puck had made its way over to the stick of LeBlanc just a fraction of a second sooner. 15:45 left to play here in regulation. 2-2 the score. McGurty unable to receive the pass from Manfredo as Rowe works it out ahead towards the red line. Taken over, however, by Holtz. Holtz through center, makes his way into the attacking zone. To the wall for Fogut. Poked down and around, far side. McGurty attempts to lock up Perkovich. McGurty retrieves the puck into the slot for Fogut. Curls, spin move, and he backhands it wide. Mann, a hit along the half boards on Neville as Thompson fires it out. 15-12 left to play here in the third. Manfredo around to the near side. Up ahead now, McGurty, back to Mann. Mann, left side for Manfredo. Manfredo flipped along to Fogut in between the benches, or rather Finn to advance. Finn swerves it back to the blue line. Platzer, left side for Thompson, moves in, drops it back for Walsh, heads to the goal line in the left corner, back up top. Finn to the right side. At the circle, Platzer in front, trying to tuck it on goal. Turnaround try, kick save, and a beauty by Willett, and it's touched away by Holtz out ahead for Fogut. 39 seconds left on the penalty kill. Fogut down the wall, pulls up at the half boards, tries to find Holtz, instead retreats, as the Solar Bears don't want to be caught with too many men in deep. Finn brings it out for the Everblades. Gets over the blue line, right. Face off. Far circle. Bears down a man for 4 more seconds. LeBlanc across from Perkovich. LeBlanc wins it to Mann. Driven around the boards up the near side. Boutet exits the box and Orlando returns to full strength. Boutet heads to the bench. Now Neville moves in for the Everblades. Right circle, his shot broken up and lobbed away. Gloved down at the blue line by Logan Rowe to keep play alive for the Blades. Left side wall, Perkovich heads to the top of the zone. Right side for Patrick McCarron. Slowly rolling puck. Oh, and Willett sticks the leg out. No matter though, as the puck was wide of the net. Olsen tries to clear it over the line. They say face off far circle. LeBlanc across from Platzer. Platzer waved out of the dock. Far circle, it's LeBlanc. Wins the draw. Fitz a high shot over the shoulder of Phillips. Rolls back to the right point, kept alive by Mann. Fed down and around. This one wraps to the corner. Cox tries to jam it out. Skips it away from Auger. Kept in at the line by Fitz. Loose puck here, jammed free through the center, and now Cox has some space. Moving in on Mann. Good play defensively. Saucer pass. Now to Finn, moves into the slot, forced wide, and Mann will chase it down. Far side though, Auger with the stick lift, recovers for the Everblades. Wheels it towards the top of the zone. Fends off Olsen, using his 6'6" frame to shield the puck. Now to the near side boards, it's Cox. Cox, his shot broken up, and that one reverses course over the glass and out of bow. Works it across to John McCarron. McCarron now sets up Patrick, back with it. Throws it out to neutral ice, at the red line, grabbed by Holtz. He'll lob it in. Off the glass, it caroms towards the trapezoid. Patrick McCarron swoops around the near side, makes his way up ice for the Everblades. McCarron, near side, heads down the wall, towards the front of the net. Pad save as Willett gets the paddle down at the left post. Tapped up the wall now by Olsen. Ooh, Willett fell behind the play, looking for a call but won't get it. Here's Fitz moving in. Fitz to LeBlanc, curls behind the net. Out in front for Olsen, control, shoots, score! Time by Phillips. Now here come the Everblades moving in. On the attack. To the corner now, it's Rowe. Chips it free to the far side corner. Nastasiuk slides it at the half wall. Poked free by Holtz. Now grabbing it is Winicki. Unable to control was Fogut. And so Nastasiuk fires it in. Puck wraps around, swept up the near side by Donahue. Now McGurty reaches back along the half boards, lobs it over the reach of Rowe. Slowly rolling puck will negate any icing. 6:36 left to play here in regulation. Near side, Winicki over the blue line to do everything they can to prevent the Everblades from scoring. Off the faceoff, LeBlanc up to Fitz, works it ahead. Chased down in the neutral zone by Derek Shepard. Shepard back to Finn in the Florida zone. Up along for Justin Auger at the red line. Settled down by Boutet. He'll fire it in. Bears quickly changing their forwards here. Very short shifts. Remember, Orlando only dressing 9 forwards tonight instead of the usual 10. Although Miles McGurty is playing at forward tonight for the Bears for long stretches of time. In the far circle in the Orlando zone, Mike Manfredo encountered some trouble, but he was able to work it free along with Colby McCauley. Now Ryan Law chases it down, fires. Draw one by LeBlanc. Back to Manfredo. Manfredo saucer pass to the near side for Mann. Mann up ahead to the red line. 3-3 the score now. Mann chases it down. Near side, directs it ahead for Olsen. Releases. Logan Rowe takes over. Pressured by Olsen. Overskated it. Back through center. It's LeBlanc. Retreats to the blue line. Swings it up the near side. Fitz takes a swipe at it. Directs it in deep beneath the goal line. Phillips to play it to the wall. Fitz knocks the puck loose. Pursues Rowe behind the net. The defenseman slides it up to the far side for Zach Nastasiuk. Nastasiuk saucer pass across to Winicki. Winicki moves in near side, tries to drive wide on Rob Mann. Now John McCarron scoops it up behind the Orlando net. Sealed off by Manfredo. Fitz backhands it along the boards. Out left wing side. Pulls up at the goal line. Tied up by Masella. Fogut along the boards battling at the Zamboni tunnel door. Puck hit an odd patch of ice along the kick plate. Oh, and Holtz receives a hard hit there from Shepard. Swept up the near side by Masella. Here is Walsh. Dumps it in. Puck rolls behind the Orlando net. Willette from Manfredo. The defenseman sends it up the far side. 10 seconds remaining in regulation. Holtz across to Mann. Mann near side circle. Sends it around the boards. Far side. 3 seconds left in regulation. And Orlando ensures that they have earned a